back to another episode of Corner Chair Gaming. We're back with Ace Combat 7 in the campaign. We just finished Mission 1 on normal difficulty, now we're heading to Mission 2.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usea, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Usea, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
So there's blood on both sides, I guess.
20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usea was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usea, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone.
As of 1 p.m. today,
The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette Elise of the Kingdom of Erusia. day in Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking. Tragic.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
You shouldn't have tried to run away. My goodness.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Yuzian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Grays Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Okay, so we're gonna have some air targets, I'm sure. So you've got 14 ground targets total, but only 8 of them are targets. Not sure what to think, because I'm hearing this from an Osean and an Erusian point of view here. Okay. You can obtain aircraft weapons and aircraft parts in the aircraft tree to gain the upper hand in missions. Well, let's take a look at what's there already. Excuse me. So that's the stuff we get from missions. It looks like we can use that to buy special weapons. Okay, so yeah, aircraft. We got fighter, multi-role, and attacker. So then, of course, attackers are like they focus on ground stuff. Multi-role can do both, but not being great at either area. And then fighters are air-to-air. Okay. So we got air-to-air, air-to-surface. Dealing with targets not in the sky. I like it. And then other. Possesses character. Okay. Other. No, okay. And yeah, cost. Yep. Aircraft special weapon upgrade parts have varying costs that only apply in multiplayer mode. Okay. So it looks like we went... It looks like we've got varying different trees to go down. We have many different trees to go down, okay. That's a... It is locked. I want to see what this locked thing is. Why is it locked? This will be unlocked when I earn a certain rank. Okay. So far. Oh. This looks cool. So far, nothing I haven't seen before. Yeah, it's no surprise that the F-22 is in here, or the Su-57. Many different trees to go through. But so far we're here at the most basic piece. We don't have enough to unlock an aircraft, I believe. Yeah, I believe our current MRP is just 60,000. So we can't afford an aircraft, but what we can do is we can fill out the rest of our special weapons requirements. Seems like a good purchase. Because we got a bomb. Yes, I'll spend MRP. And then I want to get the surface for the short range aerial suppression air-to-air missile. Yes. Okay, so we're filling out our special weapons. The guided penetration bomb. Bombs that home in on a locked target and are designed to explode once they have penetrated the armor. Okay. Alright. Oh, is there a zoom function? There we go. Okay, so I can zoom, but it doesn't zoom that well. Alright. So we've got the Fulcrum, the Tomcat, the F2A, the Mirage. I like the Tomcat. It's not bad. Oh, it's a Super Tomcat. Whoops. And that's locked. Where's that? That goes, like, down here to some other tree. Okay, it looks like a lot of upgraded parts. Which seems to be a lot. Okay. So it looks like these are some planes. I wonder if unlocking this area down here... Okay, so that actually just takes me down here to this upgrade tree. Huh. Well... I was to say, didn't think it would let me buy that. Alright, so then after this second mission, we should have enough funds to buy another plane. But we have a new mission, and we will start it. Alright, so, we've got our same aircraft, the F-16. We've got different weapons this time. We can use bombs. We could use another air-to-air missile. It's a 1-to-1 target instead of the 1-to-many target. We're gonna try and use bombs. Because I get the idea. So I haven't used bombs yet. Whoops. I keep talking over these guys in the hangar. I feel bad. They are valued members, I promise. Alright, let's do this. It's been 14 minutes and we haven't even got into the mission yet. Oh my goodness. And that is something else entirely. Ooh, we've got different paint now.
There's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Oh, it locked. Okay, we're gonna watch this next one.
Complete our vehicle out of there!
Page 2, locking.
Popping off now, Trigger. War has officially begun.
I would like to.
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Target destroyed. 5 to
So
go.
these are guided bombs. Why don't I just use the bombs? Okay, I'm gonna mash the Y button until I get the target that's right under me. It didn't seem to want to give me that target.
Weapons are meant for tactical flexibility. We don't have any anti-air weaponry in place yet. We can't put up a decent fight.
Miles away.
Well, it sounds like they deployed some drones. Because, good lord, heaven forbid they use a pilot to fight. It's not like some robots.
Missile.
Whoops.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
That took a lot longer than
Wilco,
moving
here they
the
come.
photo would.
Take them down. Okay, recruits.
Ooh, okay.
Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars. Good work, Trigger.
2 targets remaining.
Ugly pile of scrap. That radar was just about to go online. Push the vehicles on your side. They're not too far from Allied territory.
It wouldn't be an Ace Combat game if I didn't almost hit the ground.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
Awesome.
Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission.
Where is this?
Crush as many as you can.
Okay, so they're local. So now we have to fight the fighters. Okay, yeah, we can't use bombs on players. It
No, they're
doesn't
not
work.
linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback. You can't go after every target.
There we go.
Manuals in a language we can understand.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Okay.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
Whoops. Well, I
Page 2,
missed
bandit
it.
on your tail.
Ooh, where's this missile at? Well, it's coming right for me. I see it there. You know?
That's a miss.
Enemy behind you. Heads up.
Okay. I'm not gonna play running around the rosy with me, my guy. Or maybe I am. Who knows? Ooh, maybe I should try and dodge the missile? Oh my gosh, how did that not
Page
hit
2,
me?
locking.
There's another ground target? A control target, or a control tower.
On target 6.
Well, let me use the bomb.
Missile inbound, evade!
All right. This base is worth destroying.
Wait a minute. Oh,
Page 2,
bollocks.
status report!
Well, oops. You know, that was embarrassing. Retry from a checkpoint now. That's a new
Current
feature,
target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles
but I
and
think
anti-air
that
weaponry.
really only set us back to the beginning of the
Destroy the
mission.
target,
Whoops.
but HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
Yes.
But,
Okay.
any aircraft shot down could
Can't
land in civilian
believe-
territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is
Oh,
these
well.
days.
Do you have visual on
Second
the
attempt.
anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Wouldn't be an Ace
Yep.
Combat game if I didn't require a second attempt. Hope we can make this a more uniform bombing runs. One target after the other. Come on. That's fine.
It's popping off now, Trigger.
Cool.
War has officially begun. Has been destroyed.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Did I not fire?
Get the fighters out
I must not have. I don't know yet.
Requesting permission to move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now. We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellite. It's reliable, so trust your radars. Good work, Trigger.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
Alright.
Radar vehicles
Switch off
destroyed,
the
but the
bombs
interceptor
now.
shows no sign of retreating.
Okay, that
Take
was a
it
better
out.
bombing run.
Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Alright, there we go. Updated mission. Okay, so it's giving me that new ground target. I want the new ground target.
They're gonna bring their buddies back from the dead. No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback.
Okay, so those transports.
Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
All right, this base is worth destroying.
I hit it, but I didn't.
Fox 2. Fox 2. On his tail.
I'm gonna get
Warning,
hit.
enemy in your 6.
It didn't get hit. What? What is this? They're like throwing, they're slinging lead into the air.
Enemy behind you. Heads up. They're losing it after their allies on the ground were taken out. Can't say I blame them. Missile inbound, evade.
Uh-oh. That's gonna leave a mark.
Enemy is flat.
Good lord, how am I not dead yet? I mean, I haven't even been hit by a missile yet.
Enemy transport destroyed. There's more. Column 2, you can't go after every target. Bandit is in my sights.
This is really just how my games
Phase 2,
on Ace Combat go. So the missile tone never goes off, and I really just kind of sit here, you know, just hoping it goes away while I just dodge all the missiles, destroy the objective.
Enemies travel a long way, so they're trying to get this quickly.
What is that?
Keep your mind focused.
Whatever was in
All
that,
transports have been
I don't
destroyed. But
quite
carry.
and no. That was one that put an explosion that I've never quite seen before. Come on. Come on. Okay, that's one. And that'll be two.
5 targets remaining.
Clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers
Right,
can sometimes
yeah.
lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Mage 2's in the
Yeah,
clouds.
not very high above the ground at the moment.
I maneuver behind the
See,
enemy.
without giving him...
I'm on my
Here,
target.
let's see if I can... See if I can do this. Oh, I wish I could have watched that missile.
Have to bail out now. Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now. Bandit is in my sights.
4 targets remaining.
Oh well, if I wasn't sure or concerned about crashing into the
Right behind
ground...
Radar was just about to go online.
Man, I missed again.
I'm on this one's tail.
Yeah. Alright, there we go.
Missile launch.
That's a pretty good one. Come on.
3 targets remaining.
Oof. Okay.
Missile coming. Break. Bandit is in my
I
sights.
don't see the missile. Okay, I see the missile.
Enemy missile detected.
Alright, let's get you ever so slowly. I feel like a fly swatter.
Whenever you're ready. Stand clear, 15 meters. UAV ready to launch. Away.
Can I just you know, attack the objectives?
What happened?
Don't tell me they're gonna
Status
replay
report.
these too.
Multiple bogies on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're cleared to engage.
There you
They're
go.
probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, Clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ,
What if I
this is
told you I
Golem
didn't
1.
know?
Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter.
He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it.
Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah.
Golem Squadron.
So
you're
far,
gonna
they're
let
not
Mage get on
seeming
the
to be
glory, are
very
ya?
maneuverable.
3 enemies to go.
He's mine. He's not getting
I
away.
haven't dodged a missile yet. It's like, I'm sorry, but I'll take a fighter pilot over a
Broken by
drone
the
any day
clouds.
of the week. Yeah,
Missed.
let me stick through it. Oh, whoa, what? Okay, that's the gun meter. I'm like, wait, no altitude? My altimeter is being... obviously going to say no, it should not be affected by the clouds. Oh, bullets! There we go. That next one should be the finisher. Nope. Alright. Okay, where's the missile coming from this time? These clouds.
Crap. The aircraft is
That's
icing
quite
up.
something.
I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt. Don't try to read their movements.
Fox 2.
Adding clouds that affect your flying into the game really... That's a game changer. Like, I'm not trying to be
Mage 2.
overly...
Missile away.
Come on.
I'm
Yes!
buying dinner for anyone who
I
takes
wish I
down
could
an
have watched
enemy.
it.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just 2 more.
Golem 2, Fox 2.
Yes.
So, drones don't feel the G-force, huh?
1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties. Locked.
That's the hope, at least. Oh my goodness. Can I? Missile lock broken by clouds. Well, guns don't require missile locks, so...
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Yeah, I am still in the clouds, aren't I? Get your hand out of the clouds.
Target is in range of guns.
It's a new meeting on
Where'd
it,
he go?
doesn't
My
it?
wings are iced up.
There he
I
is.
maneuver behind the enemy.
This one drone just seems to be giving me a difficult time. Alright, there we go. Engine is burned out. Come on, smack him.
Nice
There
kill,
we
Trigger.
go.
Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete.
All right.
RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
Mission accomplished.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
Yeah, that is
No
an
point
issue.
arguing. That's how war is these days.
You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
I mean, they're not wrong? Question mark. Well, not really a question
Current
mark.
target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles.
Okay, so after that second attempt, cannot believe that I blew that away. It's like, yes, wouldn't be Ace Combat if I didn't hit the ground a couple times.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
Okay, ooh, look at that MRP. You get a first time completion bonus in the campaign missions. I got a bonus for taking no damage. Okay. Yeah, I think the only reason I have a rank of B on this mission is because I required a second attempt. I'm not even sure if the second attempt actually impacts the score. But that's mission 2, guys. Thank you for watching. Leave in the comments below your favorite aircraft. Yes, because the first one was your favorite game. But this time leave in the comment section below your favorite aircraft in all of Ace Combat so far. And thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content, you know, the edge of your seat variety. And I will see you all next time.